Hello, my lovely viewers. Welcome again to Mathematics and I. Today we have a question that we are going to be solving, and this question is on binomial expansion. Okay, so now the question says using the binomial theorem, expand 1 plus 2x all raised to the power of 6, simplifying all terms. Then hence use your expansion to estimate the value of 1.05 all raised to the power of 6 correct to 4 significant figures. Now, how do you go about this question? First of all, I will teach you how you can form your Pascal triangle, because we can only make use of Pascal triangle if we don't want to make use of combination. We can make use of Pascal triangle in getting the coefficients of the expansion. And how do you get your Pascal triangle? Let us go. First, we start with 1, okay, and then we have 1, 1, and then we have 1 plus this 1 gives you 2 at the middle, and then we have 1, again we begin with 1, now 1 plus this 2 gives you 3 at the middle, and 2 plus this 1 gives you other 3 at the middle, and then 1, again 1. 1 plus 3 gives us 4 at the middle, 3 plus 3 gives us 6, 3 plus 4, 1 gives us 4, and then we have 1. Again, we have 1 plus 4 gives us 5, 4 plus 6 gives us 10, 6 plus 4 gives us 10, 4 plus 1 gives us 5, and then we have 1. Now, mind you, there is a number you will do this to, and what determines that number is a power. Class, what power do I have here? 0. Now, this is how you number. The first one is 0, the second is 1, and this is 2, and this is 3, and this is 4, and this is 5. So it means we have not got into our power. So it means we have one more row to get to power 6. So let's do this. We have 1. 1 plus 5 gives us 6. 5 plus 10 gives us 15. 10 plus 10 gives us 20. 10 plus 5 gives us 15. 5 plus 1 gives us 6. And then we have 1. Now, this is 6. So automatically, this 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1 becomes the coefficient of the expansion, which we are going to be using. So let us write it down so we don't forget. We have 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, and 1. Good. Now we can erase. So we did that so we don't forget the coefficients. Good. All right. Now that we've done that, this is what we're going to do next. Let us begin the math. What we are expanding first is 1 plus 2x raised to the power of 6. So this is how it goes. The first coefficient I have here is 1. So there is no need to include 1. So what's the first number here? We have 1. Just 1. No need to include the coefficient of 1 because the coefficient of 1 is itself, is the variable itself. So there's no need to include 1. Now what sign do we have here? Plus. And it means all through the maths, we are going to be using only plus. But if we have minus here, it means we're going to start with minus, next plus, next minus, next plus. We are going to be alternating it in that pattern. But because we have a positive sign, all of it becomes positive. So let's go. Here it becomes plus. Now, and next coefficient is 6. I'm going to put it down. 6. Are you with me? Now, this is what is happening. Don't forget, this one here, at the initial stage, we carry power 6. The reason why I did not include it here before is because 1 raised to power 6 will still give us 1. But let me just show it so that you understand perfectly, in case you are using another number apart from 1. So you will not just say, for example, if here is 2, you will not just come here and write ordinary 2, because I did not put the power. So don't forget that. Now, here, my next coefficient is 6. Now, this is what is happening. My next number now will be 1, but the power reduces from 6 to 5. And then I will include now 2x. At this first place, 2x is here, but 2x is carrying a power of 0. And according to the law of indices, which has 0 power law, it says anything raised to power 0 is 1. So that is why at the first part, I did not include 2x, because 2x will also give us 1, so no need. But now, in the second part, 2x power will increase from 0 to 1. So this 2x now is having power 1. Are you with me? Now this is what is happening. Here, this one, as you are going, the power of 1 is reducing. But this second part, the power is what? Increasing. An inverse relationship. The power of 1 is reducing, and the power of 2s is increasing. Are you with me? So let's proceed. Good. Plus. Now my next coefficient is 15. Now my next one now, from 5 it reduces towards to 4. And then 2x increases from 1 to 2. Just that one. In that pattern. Plus, my next coefficient is 20. Again, 1 reduces from 4 to 3. And 2s increases from 2 to 3. So, are you with me? Are you with me? Good. Now, plus, my next coefficient is 15. Good. Now, 1 reduces from 3 now to 2. And 2x increases from 3 to 4. Let me raise that up so you don't get confused. Now, my next coefficient is 6 plus 6. Now the power of 1 reduces from 2 to 1, and the power of 2s increases from 4 to 5. Are you with me? Plus, the last coefficient that I have is 1. No need to include 1. No need. So, what am I going to be using now? The power of 1 now. Watch. Now, you will see that the power of 1 will not reduce from 1 to 0. So, you will not say there is no need to include 1. So, what will I just have in this last part? 2x raised to the power of 6. Because 1 raised to the power of 0 will still give us 1. So, this is the idea. The beginning starts only with this, only with the first guy. And it ends only with the second guy. It is as simple as that. Because at the first stage, the second guy has a power 0, which is 1. And at the last stage, the first guy has a power 0, which is 1. So there's no need to include it. Are you with me? Good. Now, let us proceed. Let us what? Simplify now. Here it comes. 1 plus 2x all raised to the power 6. Now, 1 raised to the power 6 means 1 times 1 times 1 into 6 places, and that also gives us 1 plus. Now, we have 6. 1 raised to the power 5 gives us 1. 2x raised to the power 1 gives us 2x. I don't want to be too fast. I don't want to be too fast. I want to take it step by step. But let's proceed. Plus, here becomes 15. 1 raised to the power 4 also gives us 1. But 2x raised to the power 2 gives us 4x raised to the power 2. Now, I know you'll be wondering how I got 4. Now, 2 raised to the power 2 is 2 times 2. That's 4. And x raised to the power 2 also is x raised to the power 2. Good. Plus 20 into bracket. 1 raised to the power 3 also gives us 1. But here becomes 8x raised to the power 3. And now is that possible? 2 raised to the power 3 means 2 times 2 times 2. And that gives us what? 8. So now let's proceed. Plus, here becomes 15. 1 raised to the power 2 also gives us 1. 2 raised to the power 4 gives us 16. Then x raised to the power 4 also gives us x raised to the power 4. Now next, plus. Okay, here becomes 6. 1 raised to the power 1 gives us 1. 2 raised to the power 5 gives us 2 times into 5, which is 32. Sorry, 32x raised to the power 5. And lastly, plus 2 raised to the power 6 means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Are you there? Now 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 16 times 2 is 32. And 32 times 2 is 64. So I have 64x raised to the power 6. Step by step wins the race. You don't have to be in a hurry. When you are in a hurry, you start making mistakes. Are you with me? You go step by step. Now let's proceed. It means we have 1 plus 2x raised to the power 6 is equal to 1 plus 6 times 1 gives us 6. 6 times 2x gives us 12x. Okay, plus 15 times 1 gives us 15. 15, and 15 times 4x squared gives us 60x squared. Good. Plus 20 times 1 gives us 20, and 20 times 8 gives us 160x cubed. Plus 15 times 1 gives us 15, and 15 times 16. 15 times 16 gives us 90. Sorry, gives us 240. So 15 times 1 is 15. 15 times 16 gives us 240 x raised to the power 4 plus. Now 6 times 1 gives us 6, and 6 times 32. 6 times 2 is 12. Put down 2, carry 1. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. So I have 192 x raised to the power 5. Plus, what do I have now? I have what? 64x raised to the power of 6. Okay, now we have multiplied all through, and this is what we have gotten. Now, this is the expansion of this. Are you with me? This is the expansion of it. The first way to do this is to do what? Expand. Now we have expanded. Now, what are we going to do next? They say we should what? Estimate the value of 1.05 raised to the power 6 correct to 4 significant what figures. Let's do this now. Okay, now let us proceed. What we are going to do first now is that this which we have expanded and this which they say we should estimate, we are going to equate them together. Okay, 1 plus 2x raised to the power of 6. Then we need to find the value of x is equal to 1.05 all raised to the power of 6. Now, according to the law of indices, the powers are the same. So what have power 6 cancel out power 6. So what do I have left here? 1 plus 2x is equal to 1.05. Now, if I am looking for the value of x, it means 1 has to go to the right hand side of the equation because why? 1 cannot be added to 2x because 1 is not carrying x. So if 1 should leave, what we left here? 2x becomes 1.05. 1 crosses and becomes what? Minus 1. Are you with me? So now 2x becomes 1.05 minus 1 will give us 0.05. Okay. Now, for us to get the value of x, we have to divide both sides by 2. Are you with me? Now, if we should divide both sides by 2, we are going to get this. 0.05 divided by 2. That gives us 0.025. So if 2 cancel out 2, we are going to be having x is equal to 0.025. 0.025. Okay, now if x is 0.025, 0.025, this is what we're going to do. We are going to come back here. Everywhere you see x, you are going to give what? 0.025. Are you with me? So now let us do that. I don't want to erase this. So let's just use it. So here becomes 1 plus 12 into the bracket of 0.025 plus 60 into bracket 0.025 raised to the power 2 plus 160 into bracket 0.025 raised to the power of 3 plus 240 into the bracket of 0.025 raised to the power of 4 plus 192 into the bracket of 0.025 raised to the power of 5 plus, okay, 64 into the bracket of 0.025 raised to the power of 6. All right. Now, if we should work with this is what we are going to get. This is what we are going to get. Now we have 1 plus 12 into the bracket of 0.25. 12 times 0.025 gives us 0.3 plus, now you're going to do 0.025 raised to the power 2 first before you multiply by 60. So when we do this, we're going to have this 0.025 raised to the power of 2, multiplied by 60 gives us 0.0375 plus, next we're going to do 0.025 all raised to the power of 3 multiplied by 160, and that will give us 0.0025 plus, then we go further saying 0.025 all raised to the power of 4, multiplied by 240. That gives us 0.0000 9375 plus, we go further saying 0.025 raised to the power of 5, multiplied by 192. That gives us, let me do it here, plus 0.00 456 1875, plus finally 0.025 raised to the power of 6, multiplied by 64. That gives us 0.2345678. 15625. All right. Now what we're going to do now is this. We are going to add all of these and see the answer we're going to get. And this becomes 1 plus 0.3 plus 0.0375, plus 0.0025 plus 0.0009375 plus 0.12345 12345 1875 plus 1234567 0.0345678 15625. And when we add, we are going to get our result as 1.34009562. Good. Don't forget, we were told to leave our answer correct to 4 significant figures. Now, when you say 4 significant figures, it means we have 4 values, just 4 numbers. Now, if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll see that the next number here is 0, which is not up to what? Which is not up to 5, doesn't have a value. So our answer becomes 1.05 raised to the power of 6 becomes 1.340024 significant figure. So this becomes the answer to the question. If we should expand 1 plus 2s raised to the power of 6, and then we estimate 1.05 raised to the power of 6. This gives us our answer. So I believe you understood how we use Pascal triangle first to get our coefficients, and then how we expanded 1 plus 2x raised to the power of 6, and then how we got the value for x, and then how we substituted the value for x in the expanded form, and then we got our answer. So class, we've come to the end of today's section. I hope you understood today's class. Till we meet again in our next class, keep on watching Mathematics and I, and bye for now.